Welcome back into the Enrichment Sports Source. Stern Agee has thrived and survived ups and downs in the marketplace for more than a century. There's not a lot of luck involved in that kind of track record, folks. You survive a century, you've done some good work. Their financial advisors have a full range of products and services designed to help you achieve your own personal goals. If you have questions about your financial future, if you want to work on plans for your financial future, the group to call in East Tennessee, Knoxville's own Stern Agee. Give them a holler this week. All right, back with Chuck, Mike, Bob, Jimmy, lightning around very quick. I'm going to start with Chuck. Florida's AD and president backed Will Muschamp this week. Last night, Florida fell to 4-6 with a close loss at South Carolina. Did Florida make the right call in sticking with Muschamp for a fourth season?
Yes, they did, because of all the injuries. I mean, it's so hard to tell, but right now, Will Muschamp is Ron Zook. Maybe slightly below Ron Zook, and if that doesn't change, record-wise, he will get fired.
Record-wise, he is.
Yeah.
But Zook never had an 11-win season.
But
was never named SEC Coach of the Year.
If that doesn't change, he will get fired.
Yeah. I like that they did back him 100%. They backed him 1,000%.
Yeah. That's why Florida's math program is not that great down there. Right. Mike Strange, Auburn won in amazing fashion yesterday as they hung 43 points and 566 yards on Georgia. Tennessee can relate. Will Auburn finish within 10 points of Alabama in the Iron Bowl?
Yes, they will. I think they will. I think I'm giving them some Jordan Hare points there. You know, maybe a couple of points there. I'm going to pick Alabama to win, but I believe that at Jordan Hare, they can hang. I mean, Mississippi State hung. I mean, you know,
I don't think Alabama's going to be up for Auburn. They went up for Mississippi State.
I think Auburn can hang.
Unless Alabama is emotionally tired after beating Chattanooga this week, then all bets are off.
Go Mocs.
Bob, a lot of folks have negatively compared Butch Jones' first year at Tennessee to Gus Malzahn's first year at Auburn. Both are rebuilding. Is that fair?
No. I mean, for the basic reason, Auburn had, I think, 4 top 10 recruiting classes going into this season. Mm-hmm. 2 of those were top 5 recruiting classes. And Gene Chizik was doing things I just don't think Auburn was capable of doing, trying to do things Auburn was not capable of doing. And I think they've gone back to what a lot of these players are recruited for. Gus Malzahn recruited a lot of these guys. But Butch Jones didn't recruit any of the guys he's got except for the freshmen this year. So I think it's a completely unfair comparison.
I agree with you. I think that when you look at Chizik, what he did when Malzahn took the head coaching job, he decides we're going to run a pro-style offense, with a bunch of guys that Malzahn recruited to run the spread offense. So basically, instead of a rebuild at Auburn, Arkansas is rebuilding, Kentucky's rebuilding, Tennessee's rebuilding. Auburn is just picking up where Malzahn left off a year ago.
Kind of more retooling.
Retooling, yeah. Jimmy, I don't know that he could have won at a championship level in the SEC. However, how much better off would Tennessee be if when Lane Kiffin left, they hired David Cutcliffe instead of Derek Dooley?
Well, he'd be appreciably better.
Appreciably?
Yeah, much better. I don't think I think David Cutcliffe would have made him a lot better. I think he would have been solid in recruiting. I don't think he would have done what Philip Fulmer did. But the thing about David Cutcliffe is that he always was going to get productive play quarterback. Look at the different style of quarterbacks he had at Tennessee, and they were productive, whether it was going from Peyton Manning to T. Martin to resurrecting Eric Ainge. Wherever he was with a quarterback, he was going to get good play, and that's one of the things that Tennessee's been sporadic with that. You know, either Tyler Bray would have been really good under David Cutcliffe, or he wouldn't have played the position. He'd have found somebody else. So I think they'd have been much better off with David Cutcliffe.
I wonder if they'd have been better off at this point after last night's game, just hanging on to Ed Orgeron. Let Lane Kiffin bring Orgeron. He would have been better than Derek Dooley. All right, when we come back, will Tennessee beat Vanderbilt? We'll talk about it. Come on back.